What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 582 interviews I've done. Give this special guest from Louisiana to Boston, 617, a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest, inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2C's, I.E. Brown. I'm booking until the end of September. My interviews are 50 online, and on the month of September, it is 65, and it will be going to 100 in person. The reason is I've been doing this since 2007. You know how it is. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences to anyone that has lost anybody. And, hold your head up. Let's wait for the special guest. You know who he is. He's been on the Iccy Shows a couple of times. Stay focused. We got to stay focused. Make sure you go check out his gear. I cannot wait to get him on here again. I'm so excited. He's a great artist. He does a lot for his community. You need to tap in with him. So give him a couple minutes. Free the jails. Free the jails. The next interview after today is on the 26th, then the 27th, and the 31st. And don't forget, we got some great, amazing news happening for this fall for the Iccy Show. I'm not going to open my mouth yet, but stay tuned. I look forward to telling everybody. And if I appreciate everyone that supports the Iccy Show. If I don't tell you enough, I need to let you guys know. I'm really thankful for everybody that's working together in this community, working together in this industry. Happy 50 years of hip-hop, Let's keep it going. 50 more years for our children, our grandchildren. Keep the legacy going. This is not a lifestyle. This is a job. This is everything. So, let's get it. So, give him a second to get on here, and we will start this Iccy Show. Mr. Jones. Peace, Mr. Jones. How you doing? Tell your queen I said hello. Hello, everyone. Peace, peace. Shout out to Legal Mob Entertainment. Go check Miss Queen BK out. Get on her radio stations. She got a lot going on. Great hospitality. Great, great. I'm sorry we're running late. My condolences to my friend. She lost her son. 26 years old. So, Brian and Leah, my condolences. My heart is with you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get him. Let me tell him. All right. I just sent it again. See if he can get it. How you doing, Mr. Boo Jones? I hope everything's well with you and the queen. I know the weather's starting to get cold at night over here. Peace, peace, everyone. God bless, God bless. I sent you the request. Did you get it? Let's go. Here. Peace, peace, everyone. Peace, peace. God bless everybody. It says adding. We're not local. We are internationally on the Iccy Show. For the people that are tuning in right now, salute to everybody that made it happen. For real, for real. I'm very humble and thankful for every single one of you. It just said adding, so I'm going to exit and I'm going to... Oh, here we go. Perfect. Here we get it.
Hold up. I got you. Hold on.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. Hey!
Yeah, I'll be represented.
Iccy Showw too clean. How you doing?
I'm trying to turn the camera around. Hold up.
No. Keep it like that. You're perfect. Just adjust it down. There we go. Perfect.
Are you gonna keep it? I can't turn it sideways when you can see us.
I couldn't see when you turned it sideways. You were upside down.
Like this?
Yeah, you're upside down.
All right. I'm gonna do it like this. Then I'm just gonna turn the camera around. Hold on.
Okay.
Get this thing right. We gonna do it right. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, she got this shirt on, Queen. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate my condolences to you, Queen. She's cut out a little bit. I think you got to back the camera up a little bit. We're gonna make this happen. What's up, free man Prince? You know I see you. Keep on grinding. Go check his music out. I don't know if we're stuck. I think it's frozen, but we're gonna get it there. Oh, we lost connection, so he'll be back in a second. Don't you worry. We're gonna have this. This is a very important interview. This is gonna be a touch. This is gonna touch your heart. You want to tune into this one. This is very important. This interview. We're gonna get him back on it. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you now. Here we go. What's up, Queen? Peace. All right, we got you back. We got you back. I'm gonna send it to you now. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Queen? Peace. All right, we got you back.
Hello.
I hear the dog. Hey, Queen, welcome back. Welcome back. We got the dog sitting in the background.
Hey, put the dog outside for me, Junior.
You see him?
We'll set the phone. Hold up.
Peace, everybody. Stay tuned. This is an exclusive, epic interview. You want to tune in. This is a very
Get it.
a big interview.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Oh, he got his shirt on too. Woo, woo. That's what I'm talking about. That's love. I appreciate that. Definitely. Queen, right here. I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show again. And I want to start off a moment of silence. My deepest condolences to you. I know, for you to come on the Iccy Show, today is a hard day for you, and I know you've been through a lot these last couple of years dealing with your father. And I just want to say, from my heart to you, my deepest condolences.
Oh, yeah, for sure, baby. It's all love, you heard me? I appreciate it. I had to come on, because I gotta inspire others that's going through this type of stuff right here too. You feel me?
Right. You were there for me when I lost my brother. You were actually one of the ones that I continued doing the interview, and that's why I had to, check in with you, because I know sometimes it can be hard, but I appreciate the love, for you both coming on here. And, I know your dad was sick, and you've been through hell and hell water, working and, dealing with, this and that. And, I appreciate you both, and just stay strong. Anytime you need someone to talk to, I'm here for both of you. King and Queen right here, top of the knot.
Yeah. Y'all don't know about the Iccy Show. Y'all gonna know about the Iccy Show. Yeah, appreciate the love, baby. I love what you're doing. Keep going. I'm glad you reached out to me again. This is my second interview. Shout out to my boy RJ. Where you at, RJ?
RJ, he's actually on a competition right now on the internet. He's in a tournament, so he couldn't come on, but he said stay focused, and he said my condolences too. I told him.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. He wears his shirt almost, I would say, 3 times of the week when he goes to play basketball. So everyone knows that shirt. Stay focused. And where can they go and purchase your merchandise? Because you got a lot of different ones.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where you gonna purchase them?
I just this guy UMB, he do all my shirts for me.
Tell them how to come.
Oh, you talking about the contact me to order something?
No, for the shirts, so where they can purchase the shirts, the Stay Focused shirts, all your gear. Where can they find you to purchase it?
Oh, they can just hit me up on Facebook. Demetrius 2 Clean Stewart. or you go to holler me on Instagram, Too Clean Stay Focused, or you can go to you know, anywhere. Just the number 2 CLEANENT, Too Clean Entertainment. You know, or you can call me at 832-888-4928. 832-888-4928.
Definitely, definitely. Salute to you. You know, you do a lot for your community. I've seen it for the last couple of years. I appreciate what you do. You and your wife. She's a big part of it. So salute to you.
So yeah.
And do you have any new shows coming up or anything else for the community you're doing?
Yeah, I had 2 shows this weekend. I was in Shreveport, Louisiana, and that same day I had with the Jonesville, and you know, next month on the 9th, I have a couples dress alike ball. You know, the couples dress alike back in the days, you wear the same color or you could dress alike.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And September 9th, where can they go get those tickets?
You can go at number 2 CLEANENT.ticketleap.com. 2cleanent.ticketleap.com.
Definitely, definitely. Who else is going to be performing that night?
They just I got this little young guy from Baton Rouge. He was promoting in the city, you know. I see him on his grind. I like to help people that's on their grind. So I told him, I said, man, if you got 2 songs that fit into a couple's ball, you know, talking about a woman nice, giving her flowers, not dogging a woman out, you know. So I found 2 good songs. His name Mike 23. He out of Baton Rouge. He called himself Mike 23. And I'm gonna do few songs just pertaining to relationship. So this is a relationship song. So if you got songs that's R&B or something, you know, uplifting a woman, you know, I don't mind putting somebody on this show.
All right. All right. So make sure you get on that show, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking for artists that is on that type of wave. And you know what I would like to see? Since you guys are the, you know, the couple of the year, you know, happily married, newlywed. Salute to you both. You know, you've done a lot in this last year. Salute to you, King and Queen. Much love and respect, definitely. Stay strong, definitely. And I would like for you both, I don't know if you would be into this, Queen. I would like to see maybe like an 8-track, a real passionate love album. And I could see you both doing that. You might not rap, might not get on songs, but I can feel it when you have that heart of gold, Queen, and I can feel it. If you got in the studio and you had the right coach next to you, I could see you two come out with a banger album. That's what we need for weddings, baby showers, because there's no real love anymore.
Right.
There's only about 15% out there, and that's why I really commend you to having that strong bond and staying solid, especially in this industry. I know it gets stressful. You got to be here, you got to be there, and you know it's hard. I know. I do too, and I commend you. That's what I would like to see. I don't know if you ever thought of something like that.
Yeah. I just been, you know, just making a lot of positive songs, you know, targeting certain areas, you know, and you know, it's working with no cursing. And like my dad, you know, he say, man, I'm proud of you, man. You finally, you know, accomplishing what you've been chasing for a long time, you know. But it took for me to stop cursing and, you know, talking about guns, dogging women out and getting high stuff. So, you know, say something that have a meaning to it that can motivate the world, you know, and it's been working, you know. So I call it, you know, I come to motivate your church, I come motivate your school, I come motivate your city. It's all about positive motivation.
Yes, yes. Yes, and we need to do it for the younger generation. And you've been on the Bible studies show, co-hosting, both of you, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. I love that. And
Yeah.
you know, I think you definitely, you know, any school out there that needs a motivation speaker that's been through it, this is the man right here. And this woman too is right beside him, and she always goes wherever he goes. And that's what we need. We need to keep on with the positive. We need that motivation. We need couples that are in the industry to, you know, you've got to support one another to make it out there. And this couple right here, go do your research. Check them out. They've done stuff for the community. They've done stuff for different states. They even had awards. I mean, right here, they deserve the award. This couple right here. Salute to you.
Thank you.
So, Mama. Yeah,
You're
I
welcome.
really, I really appreciate what you do. You know, with the you know, your broadcast, podcast, broadcast, whatever you want to call it. But you always motivate a lot of people, giving the people a platform, you know, to really broadcast their stuff. And the energy that you bring with it, let me know you're passionate about what you're doing and you're really trying to help others. So I salute you on that too. You feel me? That's why I had to represent. I say, baby, let's pull the shirts out, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I'm
Yeah,
so
you know
excited.
what I'm saying?
I wish I could put mine out right now, but I got you. I'm gonna
Hey,
take another picture and I'm gonna send it. Definitely.
hey, hey, you know what though? And I had to turn the camera around where they can read the shirt.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
that's why I see it. I caught on how you switched it around. I see both of you. I respect both of you. Don't let nothing stop your grind. I know, we go through some turmoils, and I would love to see you on tour again because last summer you were on tour. So I hope
Yeah, I was
next summer
big.
when I get you, I
Yeah,
hope you're on tour again.
yeah. I'm just sitting back waiting on the phone call. You know.
How
Yeah.
about
And by the way, the last couple of months, my wife been shooting all my videos.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
She
see?
been shooting. She
I
been
know
shooting
it.
all my videos.
Nice, Queen. See, I think you'll be good at getting on one of those songs I was just talking about. I maybe 3 or 4 songs. Having you got to have the engineer tweak her voice, a little bit, but I could feel it because you both got so much real love. Like, see, look at you looking at each
Yeah.
other. That's real love. We need some
You're
champagne.
right.
I need to
You're
put
right.
my water bottle to you. Salute, definitely. That's the
Yeah.
champagne for
You're
real.
right,
That
Mama.
you motivate me to go harder, knowing like there's still real love out there, and that's what we need. We
Yeah,
need
it
that
is.
passion.
It
We
is.
need people,
It is.
coming
That's the reason why I
together.
came up with this right here. Let them know real love still exists.
Yes,
You feel what I'm saying? Real love still exists. I look at it like another reason why I came up with this event, you know, is because I feel like it'll help the community out. Because if the parents have love in their home and see happiness, the kids gonna look at that like, wow, they always happy. They never argue. You know, it's instead of this kid seeing their mom and daddy fighting, they go out there, man, my mom and daddy fighting. I'm gonna kill my daddy. I'm gonna kill my stepdaddy. No, no, no. You know, they're gonna make the kids go out there and wild out. But
yes,
if they see happiness, going out to eat, going and taking trips, they're gonna keep the child calm. You feel what I'm saying?
yes,
So that's another reason why I'm trying to bring the real lovers out and get that bond back, man. You know, because the internet, like Booster say, the internet messed up a whole lot of relationships and marriages. Booster say,
yes,
Booster say, back in the days, they didn't have a cell phone, the internet, all that. So, the only person that your wife or your husband saw was the people at work, uh, the people at the grocery store. That's it. But now they got a
yeah,
world out there. You get on the internet and see 50. My wife will see 50 men look, 5,000 men look better than me. Or I see
right,
5,000 women look better than my wife. You know, but as long as the heart right now, I don't entertain that. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
right. And you can't have a whole heart without the other one. So I salute
Yeah.
to you guys. You're her half, and she's your half. So that's how you make the whole. And have you ever thought about coming out with like a book talking about how you survived your relationship, like
Yeah,
so other people?
I was telling my wife that. I was telling my wife that, she ought to, focus on writing a book. I really told her that though, because she had a kind of, bad relationship. And I told her, I said, man, you ought to write your book, man, and let the world know there's a lot of strong women out there, to uplift the women that's been through that.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I've
that's
been talking to her about that.
yes, definitely. She should definitely do that. We need that because
Yeah,
we always see, you know, you hear about guys talking about it, oh, the females, this, always bad talking about the females, saying it's the female's fault. But,
yeah,
when females go through something tragic or bad relationships, it's good to, put it in a book, put
yeah,
it in a movie. So, you can help someone that's in I'm not saying this was to your wife or anything, no disrespect anyway. I'm saying I experienced it from me, so that's why I could say this. You know, being in an abusive relationship and then, you know, trying to adjust to life again and then trying to, you know, you got to start your friendships over. You got to start your life all over. It's really hard. And
Yeah.
since your wife had a bad past, but you're her golden egg, and you can see it. Like I love having both you here together. Like you make me smile, you make me happy. RJ actually asks about you a lot. He's like,
Yeah,
how
that's
stay
my boy.
focused.
Yeah, that's why every time I see you live, I'm about to tell my boy, I say, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, I see you. Like he'll point and be like, I see you. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Stay focused, babe. Stay focused.
Yeah.
And you know, do you have anything set up yet to with the schools to be a mentor with the school coming around the corner?
Yeah, I went to the school called Huddle. You know, they've been reaching out to. I went to a few schools. Like Saturday, I was at a school. They did an event at the school, and like I said, I've been in the churches. I've been going to a lot of different communities, different schools. You know, it's picking up now. You know, it's picking up a whole lot.
Okay, that's awesome. I
Yeah,
love to hear that.
yeah, it's picking up a whole lot.
I
Baby,
look
baby, bring me some of them shirts with the logos on it. Bring me some different shirts with the stay focused. On the shirts that hanging up on the thing. I'm just looking at finding something. Yeah.
yes, definitely. How does it feel to you know see where you were last year and where you are now, and how much you've done in this past year? You did an incredible lot for the community.
Yeah, it's like the Juneteenth thing, Jonesville. Shout out to Jonesville, Louisiana, man. They show me major love, though. For real, Jonesville, they really rock with me. I've been to Opelousas a couple times. I've been to Plaquemine, Louisiana. I've been to Winfield, Louisiana. Outside of my city, you know, outside of my city. So get on the highway mean a lot. I mean, I'm working. You know, other people looking at me. So he said they expanded. You know, like that's like when we came to New York. I should have
Right?
drove right there to come see you. You know,
Yeah,
we were like 45 minutes, an hour away. You know, I mean, how far you from New York?
3.5 hours.
3.5. Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Next
Yeah,
time you come, definitely, you know, tap in. Give me like a day or two, a couple days, because,
yeah.
you know, so I can make arrangements for RJ. But I would love to meet you in person, you and your queen. And if you
Yeah.
ever come to Boston, please tap in with me. You'll be safe. I'll open my door to you. You know, you can stay at my house. You don't even need to stay at a hotel. I don't do that for everyone, but, you know, I respect you and your queen a lot, what you do. I seen what the footwork, everything. Yeah, stay focused. Get your merch right there. That's what I'm talking about. I got mine. RJ got his. They got all different colors. Where can they? What's the other one that says something? Prayers. I'm telling you, they got the beautiful. Yes, pray for me. That's the one. Yes, right. Get yours. Definitely. Anybody you need prayers, you know, support this king and queen right here. They're doing great stuff for the community. If you think you can help them in any way, reach out to them. If you want to take part of their community action, help them. Oh, I didn't see that one. That's a new one. I like that. Yes. Amen to that.
Lord save us.
I love that. I love that one. That's one of my favorite now. Oh, oh, yep, definitely. These are new people. They weren't on here last time when they were on the Iccy Show. So get your t-shirt. Great quality. RJ wears his 3 times a week. And I'm telling you, I've worn several times. Like my son wears it like a few times a week. And the quality, you can't even tell. Next time he wears them, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to post it up so you can see 1 year later and no cracks in the vinyl, top notch. And let them know what sizes do you have in all your shirts.
Yeah. I can get all sides.
Oh, we're frozen. Oh, no, hold on. Peace, everybody. We're going to get him back on here. Go purchase your merch. Definitely. It's frozen right now. But look at that. Perfect. They got the Iccy Showw shirt. Let me try to get them back on. We're going to get them back on. Don't you worry. I sent it to you. Peace, everybody. If you're just tuning in, make sure you get your merch. This is a power couple. They do a lot for the community. If you don't know who they are, do your research. They've done a lot. They've done a lot. Like I could say a lot. One of the most I've seen. So shout out to Louisiana, their whole team that does it. I mean, they're a power couple. I sent it to you. Get it? The add-in. Free bands, Prince. Don't forget to come down to the shop, 219 River Street in Haverhill, Massachusetts. The Iccy Showw shop is open from 5 to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, 5 to 10 p.m. Link with me if you need an interview. We are international. We're not just local. Let's see. I sent it again, hon. You should have it. We're going to get him. Don't worry. This is a very important interview. Peace. Lynn, let me know about your daughter. I need to get her at the shop to do the interview. Let me know about that. We can book it before school starts. I would love to have her again. Demetrius, I sent it. Do you want to send it to me? See if I get it. Shout out to Keita, my hairdresser. She's a beast. She knows what she's doing. Peace, everybody. Peace. This is important interview. You know, the children are the future. We got to look out for the children. We're the ones to make the difference. We're the ones to be there for the children. We're the ones to be their shoulder to cry on. You know, these kids don't have that. And, you know, if you know some kid that's going through and you can help them, you know, get a school outfit or school shoes or, you know, something that a kid that, you know, might not have it, you know, try to reach out to the parents, help them out. Salute to the Aussies kids. They helped 400 and something children yesterday in Haverhill, Massachusetts, giving backpacks out. So salute to them. They really did it. They gave sneakers out, clothes, backpacks. I mean, that's amazing what they do. They do a lot. Just like this power couple right here. They're doing an amazing job. I'm going to send it again to you guys. It says adding. Here we go. We got you back. Welcome back.
Let me turn it around again. Hold up.
Okay, no problem. There we go. Woo.
Turn around. Dang, I can't get up under there. Hold on. Yeah, I shaved my beard off the other day too. You know it used to be big. I shaved it off.
You look totally different.
I'm doing. That's what my wife said.
Yeah, at first I didn't recognize you, but you know the voice is what gave it away. Yeah. It was no one trying to be you.
I'm gonna turn this thing around. Nah,
we're gonna get him right now. Peace, everyone tuning in on this Monday. God bless everyone. God bless.
I gotta show this. There we go. I gotta show the surge, baby. I gotta get it right.
I love it.
I let me see the surge, baby.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
Welcome back. Definitely. I hope you come out with your book. I would definitely support that. I know a couple of book authors too, so if you're ever
Yeah.
interested, I got you, Queen.
Yeah, I'll tell my wife she needs to write a book. Okay, there we go. We back online, we back in action, babe.
Yes, yes, yes. This is the Queen of the Hour right here, definitely. I appreciate you, Queen.
Oh, yeah.
How does it feel being, in this industry, even, that you never thought you would be in this industry, Queen?
Yeah. Say it again now.
I said to your wife, I said, how does it feel to be in this industry without being in the industry when she really is in the industry?
It feels good. It's a little different for me though, but it feels good. As long as I can support him, I'm okay.
Right. And you always keep that smiling going, all the community work you do. And how does it feel like seeing those kids smile? You did a lot last summer. I commend both of you.
Love to see everybody smiling.
Yeah, I feel like when it's like at work. When I'm happy, I feel like I make everybody else around me happy. It's like my supervisor. He'll come to work. He might be having a bad day. Man, come on, man. What's up, man? Where your energy at? I like to see you hyped up. I like to see you with good energy. It's all about seeing others happy. That will make me happy.
Right.
If I see other people's down, it's just like I gotta lift their spirit up. I don't like that.
Right.
That's like with the kids. The kids they just need love and attention.
Yes.
They're not really bad. They just exposed to a lot.
Right.
So if you give them the time and let them know, man, okay, try this right here with me. Try this here with me. Do things with them that'll make them, get closer to you, and it'll block them away from a whole lot of stuff on the outside world that's negative.
Right. Right. It's true. And we got to be the ones to, the right from yes, no, because if we keep on just giving and giving our kids, they're not going to learn. Like I grew up, I didn't have nothing when I grew up. And it's like, I was strict with my daughter. And, a lot of people like, you really not giving your daughter a cell phone? I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going to give my daughter. There's no reason to have a cell phone at 10 years old, 11 years old, only to call it for emergency. There's no reason these young ones should have access to Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, all of it. And they're seeing these negative ads, negative video games, and they're thinking it's okay the words they're using. And I'm really shocked on half of the kids under 10 years old that cuss, and the parents think it's okay. I never turn around and I'm not the one to turn around and judge or anything, but there's a lot of kids that we got to stop that. If the kids are cussing under 10, what are they gonna do when they're 18? We gotta be their guidance. We gotta be their teacher.
That's why I changed my music around, because it's too much negativity already. All they talk about is guns, dogging women out. Yeah, perk 10, yeah, the perk 10. I just popped the perk 20. I didn't pop the perk. That's all they talk about. So like I say, man, I'm trying to get them off these streets, man, and a lot of kids got talent, but they just caught up. That's why I got caught up in high school. I was good in football, first team out, district, third team out, law, but I got into the streets and dropped out of high school. Went to prison. I played football in prison. I was good on the championship team. I became a starter in prison. Came home, tried out for the semi-pro league. I had the talent. I passed everything, but they found out I had a background, so they couldn't. They didn't want to sign me on the team. So like I said, I'm just trying to reach out to the kids. I can touch a lot of kids that pastors can't. Because the pastors they get their texts from the Bible and just speak on that. Okay, God, God, God. But the kids don't understand God.
Right.
So they understand the streets and the negativity. That's what they caught up in. So if I get out there and say, hey, man, I went to prison, man. I lost my mom in jail. I shot a man. I got shot at. I almost got killed. I saw one of my friends get killed right in front of me. They could understand that. And so once you get their attention, then you hang, tell them what's real. Hey man, come go to church with me, man. Let you know, man, it ain't all about being gangster. Come go to church with me. So once they go to church with you and they sit in church and the preacher be talking and you sitting on side of them like, man, this real dude right here, he done been through this type of life. And I see, you know, why he went to God. You feel what I'm saying? So God lead this man in a positive way. You know, like I tell him, I get paid for doing positive things now. I wasn't getting paid for doing negativity.
Right.
I was just killing myself. Thought it was cool, but I was really a fool. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's you know, that's what we need. We need more people like you. Unfortunately, you went through some hell, and here you are right now to talk about it, motivate these young ones, and, you know, hopefully change their mind not to go through the streets. Go to an adult that's been it, like a mentor, like you, what you just said, you know, what you've been through. We need that because if, you know, like you said, you have that connection because you've been through it. The ministers, the pastor talks from the Bible. They're reading it from the Bible. They actually haven't been through it. You actually been through the action. So it's like important because these kids can feel your passion and really what you've been through. And that's what we need. People like OGs. We're considered OGs. Like I just turned 45 and I've been through hell and here I am talking about it. But it feels good when I can turn around and talk to these young ones and tell them, hey, no, don't do that. And they'll be like, you don't know what you're talking about. And they'll cuss me out. And I'll be, listen, you don't know what you're getting in your life. If you want to be locked in the bathroom for 24 hours a day for 10 years straight, then keep on being the way you are. And then you're going to think about what I said to you down the road and wish that you never went that route. And the kids look at me crazy. And then I'll bump into them a couple weeks later, and they'll tell me, thank you, I appreciate the talk, you know, and it feels good because we need, you know, we used to look out for your neighbors' kids. If they're doing something, hey, don't be doing that, you know. We don't do that no more. We got to look out for our children. We got to look out for our grandbabies. We got to look out for our nieces, our nephews, godchildren, everybody. We're all God's children. We need to act like God's children, and we all need to come together. All this negative and killing, that got to stop. You know, we need people passing, my condolences, you know, and it's like these young kids are, they need to know what's going on. I just lost my friend's son. I seen him born. He's 26. He was 26 years old. He just passed. And to see him born and now not here, it breaks my heart because it's like, come on, who's teaching these kids? 26 years old, you know, you should be here, not, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we really got to tighten and buckle it down, and people don't understand that. And I sit there and I'll start crying to these kids to let them know how serious I am because, you know, they think it's okay to rape. Rape is not okay to do. Like, absolutely not. No one should be touching nobody that's not supposed to be touching nobody. That's point blank. So on that note, I would like to know, when do you have your next project approximately coming out? Too clean. Oh, when's your next project? When's your next project coming out? Your next project. When do you think?
Hey, I got you know, I wrote a song for my dad. You know, yeah, like I said, I wrote a song for my dad when he first went to the hospital last Thursday. You know, and like I'm back there, let y'all know if y'all just getting on. I lost my father this morning at 2-something this morning. You know, the average person, you know, probably wouldn't have the strength to get on here and talk about anything because they lost their father or their mother, any relatives, you know what I'm saying? But I got on here because I want y'all to know, man, you got to be strong. You feel me? You got to be strong because if you weak, everyone around you might be weak. So you got to keep everyone around you strong. Love the ones that's here while they here. Don't wait till they gone and get RIP t-shirts and, oh, I love you, I miss you. But you ain't never said nothing to them when they was living.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't wear RIP t-shirts. No, I don't care who you are. I don't wear RIP t-shirts. I give you love while you're here. You feel what I'm saying? RIP t-shirt don't mean nothing. I don't wear that. You feel what I'm saying? So just love your people while they're here, man. You know, one day you're here, next day you're gone. Everyone is going down that path. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, stay close to God, get your money, and love many people as you can, and help many people as you can, and enjoy life. Every moment, take advantage of it. You feel what I'm saying? Someone might be having a bad day. You see them having a bad day. Hey, how you doing? You know, you doing all right? You know, encourage somebody. You might turn them around from committing suicide. So you be nice to everybody, man. It don't hurt to be nice. It's free.
Yeah.
It's free to love people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So my next song I'm coming up with is for my dad. You know what I'm saying? And I got another song. It's called "Ain't No In Between." Ain't no in between real and hate. Ain't no in between real and fake. Either you real or you fake, or you love me or you hate me. You feel what I'm saying? So them next two powerful songs I'm coming up with, you know. Y'all stay tuned. Like I got a lot of videos on YouTube. I got a song called Positive Vibes. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Put the guns down. I just did another song, dropped a video called Thank You Jesus. Got another song, God Forgive Me. There's songs with meanings, man, not just, you know, no any kind of songs. Every song that I do, it has a meaning to it. It uplifts the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Real, that's what the world needs. That instead of killing up each other, dogging each other out, man, let's bring some unity back to the world, man. Everywhere you turn on TV, it's killing, drug bust, you know. Get you a job, man. You know, you ain't no real people out there no more. It's rats in every circle. If you think you cool with these people over here, it's a rat in that circle. If you cool with these people on this side of town, it's a rat in that circle. The ratting became a epidemic now. You know, well, they ain't gonna look at Young Thug. You feel what I'm saying? He got this dude millions of dollars. You know, these dudes, they probably ain't tell everything, but they told to get out. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, look what's going on, man. You know, so like I say, man, stay close to God, stay close to your kids. And another thing, the people that you love might not love you. So love the ones that love you.
Facts, big facts. That's major right there. That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true. It's so true. You could give the love, you know, and that person is smiling in your face, giving you fake hugs, and then backstab you, and then they, you know, it's crazy. It's like, where's the real love? No real love. And like what you're saying, I when I watch you perform, I can feel it. I can feel it to my soul. I can feel it through when you're performing. Your last performance last year, when I was watching you, every single one, I could feel it. And those God songs, I know those are going to be very passionate, and I know that they're going to be really good. And you brought something up that's important that we need to stop bringing up more about suicide. Suicide is on a high rise right now. And I'm 45, and I couldn't say the last 2 years, I've heard a lot of people pass away from suicide. And I think we need a song about suicide that we could switch to change their mind from making that happen. And I feel that you could do something like that because you're very passionate about your music and you're very positive about your craft. And I think you really could do a good song about suicide. And I lost my brother to suicide and a couple other people. And it's crazy because, you know, they're smiling next to you and you don't know what their pain is inside. And it's eating them. And they just, you know, keep on smiling, but then something just sets them off the wrong way. And that you could have been there raw, you know, to be there for them no matter what they were going through, but they felt like they couldn't release that to someone else because they don't want to put them through that. How do you feel about the suicide awareness, what's going on?
It just people just take people kindness for weakness. You know, everybody want to play, but everybody ain't playing. You know, a lot of people serious about their life, man. A lot of people serious about their money. So you can't borrow somebody money, you know, and say you're gonna pay them back. So in their heart, they helping you out, but in your mind, you already know you ain't gonna pay them back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the way you thinking. You feel me? So why that's like with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I told my wife, you got a man I thought I never could be. You know, I know I'm handsome. I'm not bad built. You know, I got a good job. I got a good career going for myself. But I don't let no female come in and just show me her body parts and just tell me anything like that. You know, I don't. My mind is focused. Once you focus on what you want to do, ain't nothing gonna get in your way. If you want to do something, you gonna do something. But you can't make nobody. Can't nobody else make you do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I do something, it's gonna be because I want to do it.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna come in my circle and mess nothing up because I'm focused. It feel good to just put. It feel good to put my phone down and I ain't got to worry about nobody screenshotting nothing about me flirting or sending me my private part to their phone. I ain't worried about that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm focused. Because I might hurt her. She might kill me. You never know what's in somebody's mind. So long as I know I'm keeping her happy, keeping her smiling, I'm doing my job.
Happy wife, happy life. And I can take it back.
Yeah, you know, yeah, for sure.
And anybody that does that, you know, like if you know of a couple that is married or a couple that's together, you know, don't be inboxing either the wife or the husband or vice versa. You know, be proud that there's a real love couple out there that still exists, and you know, try to find your own real love. And you know, that's one thing I live by. Once, you know, I know that the person is with somebody, I back away, because a lot of people don't be true. I'm single, but there's a lot of people that will tell me that they're single and they're not. And then the wife's inboxing me, so I'm like, huh? No, I have major respect for a king and a queen that are together. I'm not that. I'm a queen. I need to be having my king on top. I'm not going to be a third wheel and causing this and causing that. No, I'm a positive person. I want to see love. I don't want to see a marriage breakup or a relationship breakup, a family suffering, kids suffering. The kids are the ones that suffer on everything, and that's major. Nobody should be going in any inbox. If you know someone's in a relationship, stay out of it. Some people aren't true and tell you that they're in a relationship, but once you find out they are, get out of that, because you know the kids are the ones suffering, and we need to bring more love, more families together. Let these kids see families. You know, I understand money is a big object right now, but during the summer, they have programs. You know, go to your local library. They have free passes to go to your museums. Check it out. Check your resources out. You know, they have family nights at certain cities. You know, you got to look at, and this power couple right here, Too Clean, Mr. and Mrs. right here, they've done a lot of stuff for the community, and seeing those kids smile. I remember last year, I used to look forward to seeing what you were doing, the next thing for the community, because just seeing those kids so happy. I remember you gave, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a hot dog. Did you do hot dogs? And the kids smiled right at you, Queen. I believe it was you, Queen, that gave it to the child. And just seeing that big smile, you can tell that child was so thankful just over a hot dog. You know, and people, you know, people don't realize that when you see a kid get excited over a hot dog, that means something major. And we need to do more about that. What you gotta say, Too Clean?
Okay, yeah. It's like I say, man, you know, it don't take much, man, to just, you know, bless the community, man. The hot dogs are cheap. You know, you can spend $100, man, and feed 20, 30 people. You feel, or more. You feel what I'm saying? You got to think about how much you're paying for a pair of Air Jordans. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I go do something for the community, it feels better than a pair of Air Jordans I got on my feet. You see other people smile.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
real.
Yes.
The reason why I look out for the community and record what I do. It's not a publicity stunt. I record it so other people can look at it like, man, we need to be doing that.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
They a lot of the people that's not helping the community will look at it like, oh, he just showing off. He just wants some attention. If I want some attention, I would be on Facebook sharing a bunch of the Alabama or the boat brawl with the chair and the dude swimming and the dude throwing the hat up in the air, you know, and I ain't with that. You know,
Yes.
I'm not with that. You know, I'm on what I need to do with my life, man. You feel I don't entertain food.
He's been through hell, and he can help a difference in your children. So if you're having, single moms out there, or even single dads, and sometimes these kids are hard-headed and they don't want to hear from the mother or the father, book this man. He will make a difference. I'm telling you. My son, he got my son, my son asks about him all the time. He wears his shirt, stay focused. He always like, stay focused, mom, stay focused. My son's telling me that from 2 cleans shirt that he sent to my son. So, it motivated my 13-year-old. So imagine how many other kids out there that he can make a difference. Food for thought. This was a great interview. Again, my deepest condolences to your family, Demetrius, and God bless, anyone that lost someone. My condolences. Condolences to Brian and Leah. They lost their son. God bless everyone. Life is precious. Life's not promised. Like he just told us, life's not promised. Enjoy your life. Make it a positive one. It's okay to get help. Mental health is okay to get help. If you have a drug problem, it's okay to get help. A lot of people say, oh, you'll be judged down the future, but at least you're here. We're all warriors. We survived the corona. If you made it from the beginning to now, we're warriors. We're gods and goddesses. We are the next, to be the teacher, the learner. We are the learner and the teacher to teach our young ones. So again, I tried to get him back on here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him back on here. Send it a couple of times. I'm going to wait a second. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. Again, my deepest condolences to Demetrius and his family. He lost his father this morning. And, he's a God to come on here and still keep that, positive thoughts coming, him and his wife. And God bless their family. Book him. Go request him, Demetrius. 2 Clean Steward. That is the Facebook to request him. Book him. I'm telling you. Get his t-shirt. Support the local movement. His t-shirts are very reasonable. He has all sizes, all different colors. I mean, positive motivation speeches on them. And I love the new ones he had. God bless everyone. And again, request them. It's your girl, G Girl, signing out. This is interview 582 interviews I've done in 5 years. And God bless everyone. Let's love more one another. Less hate and more appreciation. And check on your elderly. God bless everyone. Free the Jills. Let's go. Peace, love, and respect to everyone.